Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to talk to you about how to start a successful YouTube channel and how to get views and subscribers. There's a lot of competition out there right now, and I'm going to be honest with you, YouTube's not easy. I'm here to give you some tips and tricks that I feel like are so important and that have helped me and that I know are going to help you. So let's just get started. Tip number one, something very important that I know a lot of people talk about, but it is your intro. This is so important, so please don't skip forward. Your intro is like the trailer for a movie. It has to be short, it has to be straight to the point, it has to make you wonder about the movie, and it has to make you want to see the movie. It's so important because if you don't like the trailer, you're not going to watch the movie. And that is the same with your intro. An intro has to be short, it has to be straight to the point. You can't talk too much, you can't wander off of the topic. You just have to talk about what your video is going to be about. Quickly, you have to move on. And if you do want to have like an intro, like a short clip before you do your actual intro, you know what I mean? You can. My advice is keep it 5 seconds tops, not longer. Definitely not. If it's gonna take too long, people are gonna skip forward, and you don't want that. You want to make sure that people don't click off or skip forward, because if it's taking too long, they will. My advice is keep your total intro tops 30 seconds, not longer. Just look at your intro from a different perspective, like from someone that does not know you, that is not interested in what you have to say, only about what the video is about. And I know I don't want to sound harsh or anything, but when people click on you, especially when you just start with your channel, people don't know you, and people don't click on your video for you, but they click on the video because of what you're going to talk about. And in your intro, you're not talking about that. The trailer of a movie, it only has the interesting parts, it only has stuff that makes you want to watch the movie. So it's only like interesting, straight to the point, what the movie is about, and it's short and it's powerful, and that's what your intro needs to be. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about 2 things right now, okay? They're kind of hand in hand. Your thumbnail, so important, and don't click off, don't skip forward, because I'm gonna talk about something else that I don't feel like a lot of people talk about. Your thumbnail is so important. If you don't have a good thumbnail, you're simply not going to get any views. Your thumbnail has to be good. You have to experiment. You have to put a lot of time and effort into your thumbnail. The way that you know it's interesting enough is through your impressions click-through rate, okay? So analytics, it goes hand in hand. Analytics and being successful, like that. So important. You can get so much from your analytics, and I don't feel like YouTubers stress this enough, but your analytics is what's gonna help you the most. I feel like pretty quickly, I think after an hour or so, when the video is up, you can see your impressions click-through rate. When you go to the video analytics of that particular video, you go to reach, then you can see the impressions click-through rate. If you don't know what it is, I know there's a lot of words and details in your analytics, and I know it can be very confusing. Your video gets recommended to people, they see it on their homepage, they see it in YouTube search, they're suggested besides other videos that they're watching at that moment. So your impressions is the amount of times that your video is shown to someone, and the impressions click-through rate is actually the percentage that clicks on your video when they see it. The average of a good impressions click-through rate is between 20 and 10%. When it's between 10 and 20, or if it's at least around 10, you know that it is like a good thumbnail and you have a good title. You just have to aim for that 10 if you're below that. Also, if you have a good impressions click-through rate, YouTube is gonna recommend your video more. And especially if your analytics are good, if people watch your video longer, they're gonna recommend your video more. If you get more likes, if people subscribe on that certain video, then they're gonna recommend your video more. So this is all so important, and once you understand that and once you know how to do something with that, then you can really get somewhere, believe me. I'm just gonna put some things together, some of my tips. When you just start your YouTube channel, people don't know you, and people are gonna watch, like I said, because of what you're gonna talk about in that video. And they're not gonna watch for you. Don't make personal videos. Do not make personal videos. Like, you could throw it in every once in a while. I mean, I still do. Every once in a while, I just make a personal video, also because I like it. And I also feel like it makes me more connected to my current subscribers. So don't make personal videos, and stay to one topic. So definitely in the beginning, if you are not sure what you want to make videos about, then you could definitely experience with that and see like what gets the most views, what people like the most from you. Once you figure that out, stick to that one thing. Now I already knew right away what I wanted to make videos about because I've always been obsessed about fashion, so I always make fashion videos, and sometimes I throw something else in there. Really just stick to that, because if you don't, people are gonna unsubscribe. So definitely stick to one thing, and if you just want to switch, if you don't like the videos that you make and you just really want to make something else, then make that transition and do something else, because you do have to enjoy it. Just keep in mind that you might lose subscribers, but in the end you do have to do what you want to do and what you like to do. And that's very important, because if you don't do something that you like, it's going to be hard to keep up, and it's going to be hard to keep being motivated and keep making videos. Another thing that is so important is staying consistent. This is not only good for your subscribers, but it's also good for the YouTube algorithm. YouTube likes it when you stay consistent, and if you upload every time at the same day at the same time, then YouTube's gonna like that, and YouTube's gonna recommend your videos more. So that's already one thing why you should do that. If you want to grow, you just have to stay consistent, because if you don't, people are gonna be like, oh, you just don't really upload anymore, then I'm just gonna unsubscribe, you know, so you'll lose subscribers. If you want like your videos to do well, if you want your videos to be recommended, and if you want a video to go viral, you are gonna have to stay consistent. A lot of people underestimate this, and a lot of people think, oh well, I will just make videos and like in 3 months I'll have like 10K, you know? No. If you're really lucky, then that could happen, but chances are very small that that's gonna happen. And I'm just being realistic here. It's just not easy, and you just have to make a lot of videos. You have to get those watch hours, you have to keep people's attention, you have to keep them subscribed, because you know, in the end it will lead to getting monetized and making money with it, and it will be more fun. Really, it will be more fun once you get further, but you have to keep going to get there. It is so important, and I know that it can be hard to stay motivated when you're not really moving forward. I feel like the reason because of that is because people are too focused on the numbers, and that is so not what you're supposed to do. Because yes, there are going to be times where it's going to be really slow, and it might go very slow, and there might be days that you don't even get subscribers. You can get obsessed over that, and I hate cars, but you can't get obsessed over those things. You just have to make videos, get better. You have to focus on your editing, how to make yourself better, how to make better videos, because that will get more attention. If you focus on that and not on your subscriber count and did I get more subscribers today, you know, like that, you're not gonna get very far, because it can be very demotivating. I know it can be, but you have to look beyond that. You have to enjoy it, you have to like it, you have to like making videos, because if you don't like making videos and you're just like in this for the money, then you're not gonna get anywhere. You're really not gonna get anywhere, and I'm sorry to disappoint you if that is what you wanted. I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. Now also very important, I think, is giving a personal twist to your videos. Now this could be through an intro. I have been experimenting with editing, and through editing, giving it my personal touch. I just try to make my editing better, and I just try to use fun text and fun borders when I like do a try on haul or something like that, and things that people are gonna like different, that you don't see in every video, and they're gonna remember that. Maybe they're not gonna remember you, but they're gonna remember what they saw in that video and those fun touches. That is good for your channel. If people are gonna remember you and they're gonna remember your videos, that is what you want. Really, that is what you want. So you have to give that personal touch. Also, something fun is giving your subscribers a certain nickname. Now, I really want that, but I just don't know what. I don't know what I could call my subscribers. But if you have something fun, like Haley Fam says, hey girly pops, you know, something like that. Jazzy Ann says, welcome back snacks. Like, that is so cute, and it's such a personal touch, because people are gonna remember that. If you come up with something original like that, people are gonna remember that for sure. And once you're subscribed, you're one of those snacks or girly pops, you know what I mean? And when they use that word, when it's like cute and attractive, you're gonna want to be a part of that. You want to be a girly pop, so you subscribe. So that's definitely also a fun way to give a personal touch through your videos. But there are many ways to do that. Definitely good, definitely important. Now if you're more interested in this, my next video will be a how I edit, and I'm also going to talk about those personal touches and those extra touches that make the video more fun. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. In 2 days from now, that video will be up on Thursday. I hope you will watch that video, and I hope that that one will help you too, which I think it will. Now, one thing that I am gonna mention pretty quickly is that your quality and lighting are very important. I know that everyone talks about this too, but maybe you haven't heard this before, so that's why I'm gonna mention it. Definitely, if you're just starting, you could easily pull off filming with a phone. My first video was filmed with a phone. Now please don't go watch that video, but okay, if you want to, you can watch a few seconds, but if you want to see what I use to film my videos with, you can find it in the description. There's definitely some more cheap equipment out there that could also do the job just to begin with, and you could always invest in something more expensive later. I mean, I did buy a lamp for my videos since it's so dark and just cloudy outside. The lighting is so not good, so I bought a lamp. I bought this one from AliExpress. I will link it down below. It was only 20 euros and it's great. It's perfect for now, and in the end I will invest in like those studio lights. So you know what I mean, you can start with something cheap just to start off, you know, because you do want it to be like a little bit good. Also definitely look at the lighting, because it's not good, it's not gonna be fun to watch, it's not gonna be nice to watch. So definitely pay attention to that, because it's very important. So that was it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope it will help you, and if you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I hope I will see you Thursday for my editing video, and if not, I will hope I will see you in another video.